Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to Lazy Brown Productions. It's your boy, Lazy Brown, or D Wesley, whichever one you feel comfortable with. So today I'll be doing another review of Tubi Adventures, and I'll be going down the Tubi hole, and I will be talking about another fun little show I saw, Asterix and Coliseum of the Gods. Hey everybody, I'm stopping the video just for a brief moment to mention my mistake. It's not Asterix Coliseum of the Gods, it's Asterix and Obelix, the Mansion of the Gods. My mistake, I'm still new at this, no excuses, I'm correcting myself now. Please enjoy the rest of the video, and I will make sure to be careful, more prepared in the future in all of my videos. Thank you. I will say this. It was good. Highly enjoyed it. Actually, it took me back because when I was actually in high school, I was in French class. And when I was in French class, my French teacher, as a treat for us and to kind of get us more used to French language and their customs, or at least their cartoons or animation, she would show us, well, one of the shows she would show us would be Asterix. I used to love that show. I did a little something. It was weak poster or artwork for it, where I tried to show, I tried to do Asterix and Bugs Bunny holding hands or pointing at each other's respective flags. You know, something along those lines. But so seeing this show or this movie really helped in terms of me enjoying everything. So I kind of had an idea of who Asterix was. If y'all don't know, Asterix is a French cartoon based. It's pretty much, I believe it was supposed to be set in a time when Romans were trying to invade a certain region, but those type of people at that time were fighting back, and he was based off of those people before the Romans invaded that region. So either way, I highly enjoyed the movie. It was hilarious because it was hilarious. I love the opening. I loved how they showed. You get a premise of how everything's set up, where the Romans are trying to plot how to attack and get a hold of Asterix's homeland. I love Asterix and his not his sidekick, but I love Asterix and his partner, and how they're challenging each other to constantly get boars, pretty much, because that's how they eat. The movie later on delves a little bit deeper into something a little bit that was interesting, how the Romans' plans at some point, they kept failing so much that their new plan wasn't to overpower them anymore, because apparently they drink this magic potion that gives them superpowers, or at least super strength by itself, and they were able to defeat them. No, their way was to, in a sense, introduce consumerism. And what I mean by that is, while they're building these hotels, which is therein lies in a conflict, the Romans people were constantly coming in. Honestly, it's like, think about New Yorkers who finally find a more calmer area to live at. And while they come in, they look and they say, oh, well, let me go over to this little village. And in the little village, they were asking, well, how much do I have to pay to get this item? And so the guy was like, oh, 3 gold coins. They said, 3 gold coins? Well, shoot, that's cheaper than what I pay in Rome. And so while the locals found them annoying, slowly but surely, I want to say their own greed probably got in their way of, I'm getting clients and I'm getting money for this. Oh, this is awesome. So as you can see, as slowly but surely they themselves are getting used to the Roman lifestyle, which was slowly breaking apart their sense of unity. I feel like there's a deeper topic right there, but that's another topic for another day. But it's nice to see that Asterix, the hero, was still trying to stay on track, was like, no, we don't want them here because I know this isn't going to end well. And so then you had this other story where a Roman family, they eventually get lost, and, Asterix helped them out because the village themselves have a code where although they could tear down the hotels, they don't do it because it would involve hurting innocents, and they are above that. Because earlier in the movie, they even had it where there were slaves, which I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm into comedy, so I'm lenient on certain things. I'll say this: if you do not like blackface or certain features that certain ways show us, represent us, you probably are not going to like the way they portray at least 2 or 3 of the slaves, because they have a mixture of blacks and white slaves, but the way they kind of have our lips, I can see that being a trigger for some. I truly can see that. So that's a forewarning. I'm a person where it's a movie. I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to keep it moving. That's just me. I have my own opinions about that. So, hey, again, if you are highly triggered by this, you understand, don't watch it. If you're not, why don't watch it? But either way. So, but it's funny enough because it's not like they really, in my opinion, they show us as a slave, but it's not like we're stupid. Like, actually, the black dude in the movie was actually the black slave. Although he fell into the trap that is the Romans, he really did. At least he tried to come at it from a logical standpoint. And then there also lies some comedy too, I'm not gonna lie. But when it wasn't Caesar, but it was Caesar's assistant, when he talked about oh, well, I don't care how you do it, you gotta get these hotels done because Caesar's gonna want it. I don't care if you work the slaves to death. And then the slaves, everybody else was like, so slaves and Asterix who was listening in like the bush or somewhere, said like, to death. Whoa now. So then from there, they sat there and said, well, we can't just now destroy the Colosseums, or we can't just automatically stop what they're doing. We got to find another solution because the slaves are in trouble now. So after they figured out what to do, I don't want to spoil too much, they found a way around, but it came to bite them in the butt, which kind of actually led to the whole movie being built. So it's funny, the heroes kind of created their own problems by doing the right thing. But that get resolved at the end though. So eventually they learn that although they're trying to be Romans now, it's not working. They don't like the lifestyle. And when they find out that which was truly precious to them is about to be destroyed, they kind of try to band together the best that they can and fight off the Romans. Luckily, the wizard and a little kid helped them out in the grand scheme of things, and they were able to fight back the Romans. The people who betrayed them, they're like, hold up now. Why are you here? I just want to make sure. And then that's when they said, like, well, like, due to our occupation, we found out that in order to benefit our lives, no, I just need to make sure you're with them, right? And they go like, yeah. It's like, that's all I need to know. And they cracked him upside the head. Honestly, the movie was good. I would say highly enjoyable. If you can, I recommend giving it a shot. Watch it. Again, if you're highly offended by how they portray our features, a black person's features, I don't recommend watching it. I just don't. Just because I can see some people being offended. So try to stay away from that. But overall, 7 out of 10. Would I want to the movies to see it? Probably not. But on a streaming service like Tubi, I'd watch it. If it came on TV, I'd watch it. If it came with the streaming service that I was currently subscribed to, I'd watch it. If it was a movie that was worth, I would say at max, I would pay for it. $1.99. I wouldn't pay too much for it. It's like, it is what it is. It's not a bad movie. It's good, but it's a nice sit down. I need something to watch, and hey, here it is. I recommend enjoying it, watch it, and yeah, just give me your feedback. Tell me what y'all think. Have a good day. Peace.